Good morning, friends. This is Hilgard Lamprecht of the Life Wealth Group, and I'm so excited to be with you today discussing our fourth and last section about mastering your cash flow. We always start here with the 6 principles of wise money management. Again, these principles are always true and they're always relevant. And we covered with you the first 5 of these principles: spending less than you earn, create liquidity, avoid the use of debt, set long-term goals, remember that you are a great manager and a steward. And finally, enjoying your generosity. I want to share with you more about number 5 and number 6 today and how they tie into each other. So by being a great steward and a great manager of your cash flow, we have the ability of the new money plus the existing growth fitting into typically our dreamless items as well as our long-range items. As I shared with you, when you get to a place where you are experiencing more success in life, you have more time and margin to be able to make an impact and a difference in the lives of your immediate family as well as in your community. Now, as I was thinking about this, I helped plan with a couple that really embodied this. And I was with them on a mission trip in Africa, and it reminded me a lot of my days when I grew up in South Africa. And as I was thinking through what was happening with me, this picture came to mind. You see, I was in a little bus coming from the airport after about a day and a half worth of traveling, and we were driving off to the town that we were going to be in. And next to our van was just a lot of African kids with these big smiles. Their clothes were pretty ragged, but they had these big smiles. I was sitting smug in the van and thinking, why are you so happy? Why are you so happy? I'm the one that should be happy. I'm coming from America. I have fancy shoes on. I got nice clothes. Maybe I've got a nice watch on as well. And I'm thinking that, boy, I'm successful. I should be more happy. But I discovered in that second that they were actually more happy. And so see if this makes sense to you. But for me, growing up in Africa, I grew up in a mindset of survival. Most of Africa lives in survival, never unfortunately gets out of survival. Most people who are in survival and are striving to experience a higher high of life, they'd like to get into the next phase, which is stability. I just don't want to rock the boat anymore. Hopefully, maybe, the amount of cash I have in my pocket at the end of the month is about equal to what I need for the rest of the month. I just want to stabilize things. When you experience stability, for some folks, there is boredom that comes into play. Other folks, they love stability and they never move out of stability. But those folks who have ambition and want to experience something more, they desire to experience success in life. And we showed you through mastering your cash flow that has the ability for you to be able to experience a lot of successes in your life. Things like your dreamless items, also financial independence. But some people, again, get stuck at success. And I was experiencing and what I was on a journey with in my trip to Africa was to experience more of the next phase, which is significance. See, when you turn the M upside down to turn into a W, you start moving from success to significance. And I'm referring to if your focus is me and you transfer the M upside down and your focus transfers to we, you experience a higher high in life. We go from success to significance. Maybe the reasons why you're being a good steward or the reasons why you're applying yourself and earning a good income or having more money that you need is coming into focus. Also, you tap into a tremendous amount of joy and impact, and your life starts making a lot of sense. You start answering the questions, why am I here? What is my purpose in life? How am I to make a difference? And I thought always that significance was the highest high. And then life's unfortunate events happens. I call them the 2x4s in life. Maybe there were disappointments. Maybe there were broken relationships, a loss of a job. Right now we're experiencing the COVID-19 crisis. When these things happen in life, it makes us think about whether or not we are experiencing the highest high. For most people, we get pushed into a position of surrender. And when you're in a state of surrender, I've experienced that to be the absolute highest high of life. And in there, you truly tap into the concept of being a manager of your resources, your financial resources, but also your energy, your time, your focus, your intellectual resources, and your spiritual resources. And again, when I see couples retire or transition from starting their businesses or careers, and they transition into understanding that they're moving to significance and a state of surrender, they really see their joy and the impact and peace of mind, and also their fulfillment in life accelerate in a big way. We would love for you to be there where you have the capacity to be able to do the kind of work. You can show up with some experience, wisdom, time, and some finances, treasure to make a big difference and an impact. Those are the happiest families we work with. So, thank you for hanging with us for these 4 sessions. I wanted to explain to you how being a great steward and manager of your cash flow transitions right into creating wealth for yourself as well as for your family and your community, that you may see more dreams come true and experience the highest high of life, which is what I call a state of surrender.
Thank you for watching the Life Wealth Group YouTube channel. We hope you found this video informative. If you have any specific questions as to what you heard today, don't hesitate to reach out to us for a complimentary phone call or meeting in person. Also, don't forget to subscribe.